What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Blunt Talk with Mr.Guercy. Today I got the legendary icon, superstar Jay.
Yes, sir. Mr.Guercy, what's up, my brother right here?
What's up, man? How you doing today? First, I want to say thank you.
Man, thank you, man. Appreciate everything you're doing, man, for the culture. And Mr.Guercy, not Miz, man, Mr.Guercy.
Yeah.
And it's Blunt Talk, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. I like to settle right here.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
First guy that, told me to come to his podcast, he was late to his own
You
podcast.
lying? Oh, I'm about to say, like, y'all, let me get to my podcast. You see, folks, I'm sweating, right?
Yeah, nah, I see that outfit.
You know, when you're in charge, not when you're in charge, but when you're the leader, you got to take all fault.
On that, so.
On that. So, I'm going to take the blame today, but you can see I'm sweating like a pig.
Yes. But we here.
But yeah, and I appreciate you even staying because I know you're a very busy person. And
Yeah, no, it's a cool day, that woke up and we're ready to do it. So let's talk.
let's talk. Yo, all right. So for those that don't know, where you from? You from
Queens.
what part?
Jamaica, Queens. We call it the North Side of Queens. I'm from the North Side of Queens, so that's like Cambridge, Linden, Farmers. The South Side is the other side, like Godbrew, Merry Boulevard. But I'm from the North Side of Queens.
Like that's where LL and
Yeah, LL is actually down the block. Like literally, like you can walk to this house where I live.
nice. I was looking it up, right? I have to do my little research.
Yes,
You started DJing at the age 12?
12 years old. 12 years old. I actually wasn't a DJ. I was the MC.
You was an MC, or you was an MC?
Yeah, I was the MC. Back then they would have we would do mixtapes. So I would be the guy talk on the mixtape.
Mixtape. What?
Yeah, all of that. We didn't even get to that. Yeah, we didn't even get to that point of my life. But I had my grandma's bought me my DJ equipment. So I was the only guy in the neighborhood with the DJ equipment. So me and my brother, Duke Diggler, that was his name. We would go upstairs in the attic and do mixtapes, like 20 of them, like just doing them, like tapes, like when you can re-record on the tape, re-record and all that.
I caught a few. That's what my mom takes back in it.
Oh yeah.
Like you say, record over it. She used to have a love song, a gospel song, and I'll take the tape. And then was it like I said, whoever was popping at the time, record over. I get in trouble with that. But what was the first record that made you fall in love with hip hop?
Not the first record. The first album I bought was a bootleg, and I was on Jamaica Avenue, and there was a guy, like bootleg's been out for a while. So the guy, he had all the albums, and he was like cassettes, and I bought a Run DMC, and I bought something else, and I just played Run DMC, and I was like, wow, I was young, but I knew I couldn't rap. But I was like intrigued by the DJ, JMS. And I'm like, wow. But I didn't want to be a DJ. I always played basketball. But that was something I was doing.
You look like whoa.
Yeah, I was very nice back then. Very nice. Allborough, Hall of Fame. I went to a school out here. They call it Campus Magnet, but I first went to Jackson.
Okay. So, all right, nice. All right, I know you're from Queens, right? And then last week I saw you. First, before we even start, it's something you had said to me that meant a lot. So I'm going to say on air.
Yeah.
You bump into each other and you was like, yo, you still a star. So stop running your mouth and go get you some money and figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, because the podcast world, like I was talking to your partner, the podcast world is so huge right now. Like I'm actually back in school and I'm taking a digital communication class on my bachelor's.
Nice.
And I haven't been to school in like 20 years, 25. But my daughter was like, yo, where's the college diploma? And I left college early.
Right.
And I was just like, wow. I only had 20 credits. I'm like, wow.
Get that done.
Yeah, let me get that done. Like, it showed how I can do it. You know what I mean? Because I seen her in college. She like, where's the diploma?
Right.
So, you know what I mean? I got a little bit of money to pay for this. I'm buying sneakers and all other stuff. Let me pay for college.
See, in school, I'm going to give you a heads up. Just know you're going to be around a bunch of youngins, YN.
Yeah.
And some of it's reckless. I ain't going to lie to you.
I do online.
Oh, you good. Because I went back to school like you said, it's been like 20-something years. I had dropped out and I went back for my trade and all that. So I just got my age back now. I'm back to school for my electrical.
Oh, big money.
For my electrical.
Yeah. This is little money to you.
I got to stay busy. You feel me?
No, it's big money in that. They said that's the next millionaires is electricians and plumbers. Like people don't like our community don't understand it, and we all good with our hands.
Right.
And you working on your own time, so you can still be outside and still do what you gotta do. So salute to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That was my thing. I was like, I gotta figure this out. So let me just do the trade, and I could work for myself, create my own schedule, and do what I want to do. But
getting a bunch of money. Barbers, electricians, and plumbers, they knocking down all y'all wives up there. Girlfriend, like,
yeah. Switch the AC area, the light pole and all that.
Yeah.
But nah, all right. So you started DJing early. What would you say is the difference from DJing now and when you started?
A bunch of people. It's a whole lot of DJs. It's like before it was like, probably like 6 on the block that would do it, or if like one person like me only had the equipment. Now it's just so easy to become a DJ. It's just like the craft. I'm not faulting this. I'm not the guy that's mad at anybody because I'm always competitive.
You're not a hater.
It's not even a hater. That's just not in me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm always willing to see somebody else shine. It's me, a bunch of DJs that are good or actually better than me as far as skill-wise or that. But I'm more like, and I learned this from my big brother, DJ Self, because he kind of became my mentor accidentally. Like a big brother. Like, so he always used to tell me, like, do what's good. Do what you're good at.
Right.
Don't try to be everything else. Like, don't try to be a rapper. Yeah, that's what you're good at. Don't try to be a rapper and be an engineer and be a cameraman, and you can't do that.
You're all over the place.
You know what I mean? So concentrate what you're good at. And I was always good at rocking the party and doing, my personality. So I know how to rock a party. Like, I rock parties with the best of them, Kid Capri, SNS, to the young bucks. So
I know all those DJs, man.
Yeah, all good DJs.
I know all these DJs. You know how I know them? I used to work for Bad Boy. I'm pretty sure you know Hand Rock.
Hand Rock. Nomad.
Rich Dollars.
A lot. So you've been around, so you know the game.
A lot of people just know me from being an actor.
Yeah.
I started in the music.
So you know the grind. You was out style. Put those posters up.
I was with the street team. That's how I started. Street team. The street team. I moved up to intern, and from the intern, I got a promotion coordinator position. So it's funny to me because when I used to do it, because you know how it goes. You go to DJ booth, you try to break a record, and you may get love, you may not get love. But I was around this whole thing from the beginning.
So I've been around for a minute. Like, they don't even understand his. Like, when you said that was a mixtape, they don't even know his beginning. Like, you know how I would say, like, some people was like, with basketball terms, like, somebody's like, what's his name? Greek Freak was better than Shaq. I'm like, what Shaq you talking about?
Right.
Orlando Shaq.
Or LA Shaq.
Like, LA Shaq. Which one you want? What number you want? So it's kind of like,
Magic Shaq was the man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, against, like, Greek Freak, like, tearing down rims and all this type of stuff.
He was breaking them.
Yeah.
I think he took joy in breaking them.
Yeah, so which one you gonna go with? Like with me, you're gonna go with Mixtape J, you're gonna go with College Party J, you're gonna go with Radio J. Like, it's different elements for me. So I try to tell a lot of DJs, like, the stuff y'all did, I've already done.
Right.
So,
it's different. Listen. Sometimes y'all listen to those that walk that path before you. You could get a lot of jewels. You work for Shade 45, right?
Yeah.
The one thing I always admire about you always show love, bro. Like, if you want to know what's a new artist that come up,
let's go from the mixtapes. Reason why I always show love is because you never know, like, the people that wasn't getting the love that I show love to are like rap superstars now, like icons. Like, I've known Nikki since she was putting mixtapes with me in the store.
Right.
So when you go to her page, you see her follow her DJ and me. Like, it's not other DJs.
Right.
Like, so I seen her come up. I knew she was talented. I preached in front of a bunch of DJs, like, yo, she gonna be the next one. Dude's like, whatever. I'm like, yo,
what made you believe that? What was it about?
She was nice. She was just like everything. Like, I was like, she was you know, I'm come up from Little Ken, Foxy, you know, Queen Latifah, who else was super nice? Lauryn Hill, those type of people. So when I seen her and she was coming up in the lane of mixtapes, it was just males ruling. So she stuck out in front of all the males.
I remember on first mixtape.
Yeah.
They used to bump that. It was nothing but dudes in the
But I knew her before that. So I knew her when she was not even Nicki Minaj. She was her real name. You know what I mean? So I was the person, shout out to Fendi, but she started with my man Bundy Chrome.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I met her at in a studio.
Right.
With Stack Bundles. Like, so I met her, Stack Bundles, all these people that were in the studio, and like she was grinding, and I heard her music. I'm like, yo, she's super nice. And then when she got with I remember Fendi one time, this is MySpace.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he messaged me, he's like, yo, I got Shorty, and I want to name her Nicki Minaj. You think that's a dope name? I'm like, damn, Minaj? Why Minaj? Like, you know what I mean? But it's wrong. Like, if you hear that, you're going to be like, yo, what the fuck?
Like, why they call it?
Yeah. Then after that, I just seen her. I would put my mixtape out. She would be there.
Right.
I'll be in Brooklyn. She would be putting my mixtape out. Like, because I'll see Fendi, and literally, he would not have her put out. He had her going to the stores
and do it.
Yeah, like she was grinding with holding them and putting them in.
Yeah, just like it right.
So the thing I used to do is I try to get there before the store, before another person, so I can get my money. Because they couldn't pay every DJ, so I would try to get there early. He'll have the money, like, yo, I ain't going. He couldn't pay everybody else. So I used to see her. She'd go to Canal. And then I remember the first time, you know, the DVDs was like radio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You rated the DVD, it was like, big. So
well, it was the Come Up, Smack, it's a few, but those two, I remember those two clips.
Yeah. So when that happened, I was just like she gonna ball. But then, you know, people still like, nah, she sound like Kim, and she sound like
She didn't sound like no one, to be honest.
She had you could see she was influenced by her. She's influenced by Kim, Foxy, like anybody.
Style, like flow wise. I guess like when you know the sexiness, I'd be like, that's like
I think, and I mean, at the end of the day, I think anybody that when we came up and rappers was listening to Jay-Z, so they would be a little bit influenced. Like she was listening to Kim, she was listening to Foxy, she was a student of the game. So what more when you're a New York girl? Every New York girl sounds the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They literally someone did. They like, she's from New York. Yeah. So her language was like New York language. So.
Her attitude, all New York.
So one time she called me, and this is when she like jumped on the Young Money record.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, she's like, oh, my, that's this. Like, you know, when she's doing all the like, flow. Yeah. So when she called me, I was like, yo, I'm proud of you. Yo, I love what you know, I love what you're doing. And she asked me, she said, yo, you think they going to feel how I'm rapping? I'm like, yeah, because you're not sounding like Kim and Fox.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Personally, I think, if anything, probably a little bit like the rough.
The cadence, I mean, but you know what Fendi wanted people to look at her.
Yeah. So
the best thing is the image, somebody that's already
the image. Then.
Yeah, like the lady crossover when she was bending. It was like, oh,
and that's what I mean by it. That's the only time I'd be like, she remind me of Kim is like the sexiness. But as far as rapping and all that, I'm like,
yeah, only you can see why now she's one of the greatest females to ever rap.
Yeah, definitely. It's Queen's birth a lot of greatness.
Yeah, you know, it's just like the Queens. We are so much in competition, and we so much not like you say, North Side, South Side, and there's neighborhoods, Farmers, Linden, Henderson. You know what I mean? God Brewer, so many like Daisy Project, 40 Project. So we're all from here, but we all different.
It's like
you can live in Brooklyn. Yeah,
you got Flatbush, you got Canarsie, you got Bed-Stuy.
Yeah,
different section, but it's one pot. But everybody gonna feel like
you ain't gonna know somebody probably from Canarsie. I don't know. You might not know somebody from Canarsie, but you probably know everybody from high school because that's where you all would into like, yo, all right, South Side niggas there in North Side, they listen to or connect.
Got you.
But I felt like us being from different neighborhoods, it became competition within the borough.
I think it's New York like that.
I mean, New York is just New York. You can you make it here, you can make it anywhere.
Yeah, New York, we just everything is competitive. When it's like down the block, then you can live down the block. I live on the other end, and it's like
Nothing impresses us. I tell everybody, if you make it here, they start supporting you here. You made it.
got it.
Yeah. So sometimes you gotta go out somewhere else to get supported.
No, that's a fact. Cause I'm like, say like, when I started acting, I knew we had something because New York showed up. And I'm like, this is like the toughest place, the hardest critics. Like, we don't care. That's just how our attitude.
You came in a place where it was different. You know what I mean? When y'all did that, it was different. It was like when the DVD came out, y'all was like the first power. You know what I mean? Y'all was the first, like, King of Home, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So it was different. And then the content resembled us. Like, we know these stories. You know what I mean? The acting might have not been the greatest, but the content at that kept people watching.
That's a fact. I have a few artist friends, and I want them to get some advice. For upcoming artists, how can they actually stand out?
Rhyme, like how you doing? Like, people always want. The thing I get about artists is that just because you rap doesn't mean you're supposed to make money in rap. Because you rap doesn't make you have to play your record. You know what I'm saying? Everybody raps, so I got to play everybody record. You're not grinding to show me why I got to play your record.
Right.
You got certain people that will come to the club and just hand me a record. I've never met this person ever in my life. If you want me to play a record, at the break time, and then be mad at me. I'm never like, that's just like me coming to your job and saying, yo, let me get on the computer. And you're like, what the fuck?
Right.
Like, how can I get to right? So, and then I've always, like you said, I've always real. Like, I've never been, like you just said with the YNs, I'm not scared of the YNs because we come from the same cloth. So I do gonna respect you if you're gonna, like a show gonna speak. They're gonna know fear or they're gonna know respect. Right. I don't want no fear. I don't want to be feeling low. Yeah, like you might be the toughest dude in the world, but if you respect me and see where I'm coming from, then you good. You know what I mean? And then you might get some people that go over what it is, but with me is that, yo, man, have a conversation with me.
Right.
I'm easy to Instagram is the most access in the world. You know what I mean? It's up to you to answer, but yo, you know what? I'm coming through your club, man. I'm coming through your podcast right now. That's like a dude coming through your podcast right now sitting there. I want to interview. Yeah, you're like, what the fuck? Like, you don't even know what this is.
It's not proper. Yeah,
etiquette. Like, yo, hit me. Yo, I'm coming through. I need, I got a record. I've never heard your record in my life.
And not to cut you off, you may have a record, but that don't mean because you pulled up, that record's gonna get played. You might have to come back, see that.
Yeah.
It's full time and on roll, bro.
This is what I'm trying to say.
This is so you can get familiar with your face and like, you know what? Yeah, I've seen them a few times. Yo, let me check the record out. And DJs always have their own set ready. So new artists don't think you're just gonna pull out and be like, yo, play my record. It just don't work like that.
Yeah, and that's the thing that I get from certain people that they don't understand that. You know what I mean? And it gets crazy that New York has so many artists, like so many DJs, but it's just like the NBA. It's like it's only 50 minutes.
The one in a million.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I say about artists. But I do always show artists love because you never know. I met Uzi Vert. He was like, yo, I'm a big fan of you, mixtapes. And I actually was late to the interview. I was running because my train was late.
I know the feeling.
And I went down like, yo, and they like, yo, he was coming down like, yo, he just did the interview. I'm like, damn, this is Lil Uzi Vert. Like, I remember when people wouldn't even do no interview with city girls at my station.
Right. No, you open the door. I'm telling you, I pay attention. I'm like, yo, you in tune. That's me. I personally feel like you're in tune. Like you know what's
my fear for me is losing my ear for music.
Right.
And that's why I stay away from people that are my age because they don't give music a chance. I'm like, bro, you 45, 47 years old and you judging a 21-year-old music in club.
It don't hurt.
Right? You're not twerking in the club. You're not listening. Why you listening to Steady Will?
It's unfair. And speaking of that, you know how they say hip hop is dead or the music is not the same. I'm not even gonna say hip hop is dead because you know my boy Nas said that, so it's not about Nas. It's just how the older the older generation will compare themselves to the new generation. I'm like, y'all can't do that because I remember when I was coming up, I was listening to probably like Wu-Tang or whoever I was listening to. The older guys would be like, yo, that's not it. So now I'll be feeling like that. You guys acting like the older guys we didn't really get along with because
I mean, that's just people that just don't respect it. Like, it's always going to be somebody new. It's always going to be somebody you're going to learn to.
Right.
You could be younger than me, but I can learn from you. You know what I mean? It's up to you to value that information to learn. And a lot of people like, yo, he's whack, yo, how this artist selling? For some reason, he had 100,000 people that are at a festival coming to see him. It's a bunch of people in America.
You may not like it.
Yeah. That doesn't mean I exclude him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why he did so many of these festivals, and people don't believe how many people, like, a prime example. And I'm going to keep it real. I don't really listen to NBA Youngboy's music. But look at him, he's on tour, selling out arenas.
I don't listen to him per se because I don't always understand what he's saying. That's what, but I like his grind, his hustle. Like, but I'm not gonna say, yo, he's trash. It's just, like, I don't really understand what he's saying.
But he has an arena of people that understand what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So that doesn't exclude him for being great at what he is.
Yeah.
I remember one time somebody was telling me that Bow Wow was their goal. And I'm like, okay, yo, Bow Wow? Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, wow, that's your goal. No, like, so, you know what I mean? Like, these are help, but that's who they grew up
That's what they grew up with, yeah.
Jay-Z's my goal. Nas is my goal. That's who I grew up on.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So when you get these, what's happening with these podcasts is that the right people are not answering the right questions or giving the right questions, and the right people ain't giving the right answers. Right. You know what I'm saying? So when I come in, I know I'm going to sound on the podcast because I'm not a hater.
Right.
I'm going to love. I'm not going to put you down, like, but I'm going to explain to you. Like, you know, Jim is my man.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, Jim Jones is my man.
Speaking of Jim, right? And not to cut you off, I was having this conversation with a friend of mine. I'm like, yo, Jimmy's a hustler. See everything he's saying, because he's from Queens, even with the Nas thing, right? I'm like, Jimmy knows he's not better than Nas, but Jimmy knows how to bait clickbait.
And that's great.
His new hustle is the internet, like clickbait. You're like, yo, I'm gonna say this, and I know they're gonna go crazy.
I think he's just personally saying something that we'll be on the corner saying. Like, you know what I mean? It's people that I've had outrageous talks like, yo, this person is bad. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? And from a platform of hashtags and trending, this goes to the world. And that's what I told you. I was telling your partner about school. Is like hashtags trending can change a person's view of you. Trending can can actually destroy your career.
Right.
They might say, yo, you might have been walking you might have just gave a fucking McDonald's bag to your friend. And they're like, yo, man's doing Uber Eats.
You're right. Yo, bro.
It's like, what? Like, yo, like this whole agenda can be changed because you got everybody being recorders.
Yeah.
If you have a good font and you know how to do Photoshop, you can put millions just doing Uber Eats, and that shit will go fucking right now.
Yeah.
You sit here, your brain is like I told you. Nigga, you can't give up because right now you do something crazy. If you want to train some pantyhose or something on, you're like, yo, man, from such and such. You're going viral every year.
Because after everything, like I didn't make a whole lot of money, so I started to figure life out. I've done plenty of job while people look at me as that character.
Because you're famous.
Yeah, and they be like, what are you?
Famous doesn't equal being rich.
I'm like, yeah, bro, I got this. They're like, what you doing here? I'm working. Or they might see me on the train. Yo, I'm going to the city. Like, yeah, so like I was saying, I have multiple jobs while I'm so-called famous.
See, but that's what makes you successful, because a lot of people pride will have them in the house broke because of who famous they are. Me, I like to go out to eat.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm a Leo. I don't like to rely on people because I've been in these situations where certain people they borrow from me, and then I'm like, yo, would you take me somewhere? And it's like, with me, once I've done, I expect it, but I see it like, yo, my nigga, you're like, damn, okay. So I always look to fend for myself. I don't care about no, you might be an Uber driver or Uber Eats. As long as it's paying my bills, because you're not going to pay my bills.
And that's what matters. That's how I look at it. I'm like you said, nobody's going to pay your bills. Nobody's going to feed you or take care of you. And as a man, you got to take care of yourself. So I don't get caught up with the fame. If I got to go clock in, I'm going to go clock.
Mm-hmm.
And that's that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, fame and a lot of people fame and reality are totally different.
Oh no.
Fame, you can make yourself famous on the ground.
Do anything.
But in reality, because when reality sets in with fame, it's different.
And that bills too. That
yeah.
don't do that.
Fame, you know what I mean? Fame can be made up. If you become famous, but then reality is still the bills, it's still my kids, it's still my wife. Like, yo, you out every night, you ain't even getting no money.
That's bad.
You know what I mean? And there's that transform. A lot of people can't like when people be mad at, like, you see certain celebrities, like, they don't sign autographs. Dude, this is the pay that you did for them, because they paid, like, this made you.
You gotta still that love.
Yeah, like, I know millions of times you out to eat and
you signed up for it.
Yeah, this is what you signed up.
I made up my mind early on. Like, if I'm out and somebody stop me, they're like, yo, can you take a pic? I'm rushing. I gotta go do something. I'll take it, because first of all, you didn't even have to stop me and acknowledge.
Yeah.
That's one. And two, for you to acknowledge me, that mean like I impacted you like somehow. So I'm gonna make your day. Like, yo, let's take it real quick. I'm my business. That could make somebody's day. Just you taking a picture or just saying, what's up? How you doing? Good? That could make somebody's day.
They definitely can make somebody's day. And I always say, the celebrity that shows the much love, they stay getting both. Like, I've been out of town where I've been with certain reality stars or rappers, and prime example in Pittsburgh. I've been to Pittsburgh. I've been DJing in Pittsburgh since 2012. Why? Because I show love. Like, I'm not an asshole. Like, yo, could you work with this price? Yo, let's work it. This is a free trip, plane trip from somewhere else. Well, I would be I might get $200 more than
out of town.
Yeah, but it's out of town, but it built my brand.
Yeah.
So people call that because they like, yo, you know what? I deal with Jay. I've been messing with Jay. You know what I'm saying? So it's different.
Like, so you from Queens. How do you feel about the Coliseum being closed down?
Gentrification, bro. Like, nothing's gonna last forever. We've been there. I've been Coliseum there since we was 5 years old. And when you got online shopping, and you got certain things where I can get notifications online and don't have to sit or wait.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm a person, I don't online shop. I hate out shopping because you might not have your size. They came all the way over there. Then they overpricing it. Right. Online, they give you different opinions. Like, those Jordans might be $220 there. But the other site got it for $180. You know what I mean? The only thing is the shipping. Like, so you might have a site where I like to shop. They got next day. Yeah. So I can get much, like right now, if I want to wear something Tuesday, I know I can get it Monday. So,
now they're gonna put it in the new building. That's what they're gonna do.
I mean, it's looking good out there, man. I see all these people getting in the buildings. Tell me how y'all getting in, because I don't know how this is happening. But they getting into the buildings. The buildings are beautiful. I mean, it was bound to happen. Like,
that's the only way they doing that.
Yeah,
that's the only way.
It's bound to happen. It's normal. In a minute, everything's gonna be through your phone.
It's everything through our phone right now.
Yeah, so just get ready. You know what I mean? It just show. I mean, everything, like, down to filming. Like, you can get an AI, that AI app, and it can edit your whole thing.
Like, writing the script, and I send it to AI.
Come on,
bro. AI gave me the whole season.
So when we gonna see that season? We on the pod.
You know what it is? It's a production. I need a production deal, man.
Well, you gotta create it to get a production deal. Don't say I need.
I have it.
Film, bro. Film, man. You got these cameras? Go and film, bro. You came from filming. This is what I'm telling y'all. You'll see. My brother got me on this podcast. He's very talented. Don't make those goddamn excuses. I need this. You sound like how we talking that. But you ain't want to real life. You got all these cameras. You got a supporting partner that's ready to sit down. How many people don't want to sit down and just film? You know what I mean? That's golden right there. I wish I had people like that.
That's important. You need it.
Very important. I just told him. That's the more that the film guy is more is important as you because he creates the editing.
He's that
it's out.
He's that chin.
Yeah, he needs you as much as you need him.
Yeah.
So why not make him a partner? Or why not give him a percentage? A lot of these dudes try to get the cheat code. They use people.
Yeah, they use people.
And then you see why so many different sets, so many different camera looks. Because you didn't give the person the look that they wanted.
Yeah, and you treat them right.
Yeah.
That's the thing with the game too, right? They'll be like, yo, it's for luck. Just to get your name out there and people make you work for free and they'll use you. I don't believe in that. I believe like teamwork and like you just said, yeah, give your man a percentage. Why not?
Yeah, like we split the vibe. Like
Switch you from the beginning.
yeah.
Why not?
It's a quote on Instagram. Everybody want to be broke bosses and no rich teammates. Yeah.
Yeah, you pull like
I always bring it back. Like, cause you know I get new followers. It's not like yeah, like you know what I mean? Everything like, come on. You rather be a broke boss than a rich teammate?
That's ego. That's insecurity.
Yeah, that's insecurity that creates motherfuckers stealing from you, motherfuckers doing grimy shit to you because everybody ain't eating. Nobody's saying that's gonna be one leaving.
Yeah, facts.
Just
One person has that vision.
Yeah.
Following that.
It's just people that's gonna light up the room. That's just them. Right. Gonna respect it. But I've held it back. I'm not afraid to take a picture for my man.
Wow.
You know how many people I've been with, like, yo, hold this camera, take a picture for me because they want to. Nah, they don't do that.
Why not?
What?
See, but that's because you're comfortable in your skin, you're comfortable with that person.
Yeah, like, yo, you know how many times I've been with myself and I'm Superstar J and people like, hey, you hold this camera? I'm like, all right, yeah, wow.
Mixtape, you look,
Hold your bag, yeah.
why not? You're a team player, man, and that's only how you're going to win it, like sometimes. Not sometimes, all the time.
All the time,
You
man.
can't be selfish, bro. Like, and I see it happen all the time when people insecurity just to the point they don't even want you in the room no more because they still insecure. So that's bad for business. But now, me personally, I believe in that break bread with your team. Make sure everybody's all right. Like you said, everybody in them rich, but nah, man, acknowledge the people, man.
Yeah.
So I know you gotta go. Right?
Yeah, we could do like 15 more minutes. My daughter now doing too much. Like, I let her sit down. She's 12.
She's 12?
Yeah.
How's it being a girl dad?
It's diverse. Yeah, when they get to this age, it's just different.
I have 3 girls. It's different, bro. It changed your whole life.
Yeah, man. They change their life. But you know, you got 3 girls, so
Yeah.
their attitudes change.
Well, right now, my youngest is, what, 15 months old?
Oh,
No, 18. She's 18 months old.
and how's your oldest?
My oldest, 19.
So you went through the stage of 10 to 12 when they trying to find themselves.
Nah, see, but my oldest, me, our relationship ain't being good.
But that's what I'm saying. When these girls, they really look at you as a husband or like a boyfriend. Like
You their first husband, though.
yeah, and they don't put it on their body. They put it on you. You like, I done put everything on the table for you, but they don't respect that. You know, it's you just gotta be patient with kids.
Yeah, because they go through different stages.
Yeah.
They get that teenager stage.
They think they know everything.
Everything, and they want to talk to you.
Talk back,
Have
yeah.
that attitude. Then they get older. They like, all right, maybe mom and dad wasn't bugging. That's why they was like, when you raising kids, at certain age, you just gotta be their parent. You can't be their friend.
Oh yeah, but that's straight from the gate for me. Like I don't. It's no being your friend when you're not doing the right thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you're talking bad and you're doing stuff. Because we actually got. I feel like with me, I don't know, my generation that we really didn't get the blueprint of certain things.
Mm-hmm.
I think our generation is willing to give our kids the info that we didn't get.
Because
I didn't never get that info. I didn't never get that info to my parents. Like, yo, you know, I'm gonna be older.
Mm-hmm.
Put it in for this house,
Right.
so we don't gotta put it. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna be golden. It's gonna be in your name. I never got that. Our parents would do it themselves and never tell it.
Like, yeah, I grew up in an Asian household.
Mm-hmm.
Like me growing up, I wasn't allowed to speak back to my mom. Nowadays, I let my kids speak like, but as long as you give respect to. In the right manner, you saying it, I listen to you. Me, like, what? You mad? You not? What? Nigga, shut up. You quiet. You catch your ass whooping for expressing their emotion.
Yeah. But then we also got society where if you beat a kid, you can get locked up for it. You know what I mean? Huh?
My mom ain't believe in child abuse.
Yeah, see, that's that at that time, nobody was going on. Now, personally,
It's been like,
yeah, because it has been, and that's going to affect your career
mm-hmm.
and what you doing. You know what I mean? Like, so you got to think about that. Like, I'm not
crazy because it's like a felony.
Yeah, like
it's a felony.
if you take your, I see somebody tell me, they said, if you take your phone from your kid, they can actually get you locked up because it's their property of what you gave them.
I'm not getting that phone bill. How is it your property? It's not my name.
But you know what? That's something I don't want to explain to a judge.
God damn. Yeah.
So you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta go certain ways. Like with me, I tell people all the time, like even with driving, like I'm like, yo, bro, you see him driving crazy. I'm like, I'm not being an aggressive driver. I'm not blaming this nigga hitting my car. I'm trying to avoid him hitting my car.
Because I might stay an extra 40 minutes.
Yeah, no, I'm not going through that. I'm more cautious than them.
Right.
That even comes with life. Like certain things, like I know that my crash out is going to be more greater than his crash out. I know the niggas out with, certain niggas I can't bring with me.
Right.
Because I know what they're capable of doing. Right.
They'll take it.
You know, it's certain things that niggas be like, I would have never allowed that, but I know where it would have went.
But sure. Like I said, you're a very comfortable person in your own skin.
You gotta outsmart.
Somebody gotta think for our next.
Yeah, don't let them trick you out your spot. Because I think we had a conversation about certain things like that. You know what I mean? And sometimes you gotta let them burn the bridge to see it. It might take long, because the bridge take long to burn, but they'll see it in the end. You know what I'm saying? So it's just certain things like the life, like even with my career, bro. Like there's certain people that was behind me that's ahead of me.
Right.
Certain people that
ahead of you.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Certain people that was damn near intern and I was my boss.
Right.
It's certain positions that, yo, man, fuck that nigga, man. That nigga's my cameraman. He's a cameraman award. Yeah.
A man ego and insecurity. It falls right back to that.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like certain things, like, you know, and I put a lot of quotes from Dave.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta learn him. You gotta study his downfall. He might not say it, but to me, I study that because he's a stand-up dude.
Yeah.
But sometimes you gotta know where to stand up at.
Sometimes being too real can cost you.
Yes.
And sometimes you gotta understand where you at and where you going. And when you get there, we can't carry that same energy mindset because you in the room now. You're not gonna let me in no more. You in the room now. So
then also it's life lessons. Everybody, like everything that we encounter is lessons in life that we have to learn. It's going to school gives you structure. Having a job gives you structure. When you don't have a job and you don't have the answer to a boss, then it's like, yo, I know that I get paid every 2 weeks or 1 week. When you hustling, you make your own money. You can make $20,000 in that other office. You're not making nothing.
You could blow that money.
Yeah, so you gotta learn how to save. You gotta learn how to do different things. Like with me, like I value this job. I value going to school because it taught me certain things. So you can see certain people who didn't do it. You know, some people that are special that didn't have to do that. But how many people you can count on it on your hand that's been successful like that? There's more successful people that went to school than more successful people that didn't go to school.
Right. That's proven fact. It's a proven fact. And that's why I always tell people, like, I'm not the school type, but I do believe if you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, certain things, you have to go to school. Ain't no way around it. And if you don't go to school, whatever you're into, you gotta make your homework. If you're into hip hop or music industry, you gotta do your homework on how the industry really works. Not just like, I don't need to go to school or to spit around. No, you don't, but you need to learn the business side of it, so do your homework. And I'm speaking from experience, like, I took a few losses because I didn't do my work on whatever I was doing. So I didn't learn. I'm like, okay, I might listen to someone and not trust, and I might get fucked over. But if I took the time and do my own research and my own homework, I would have been in a better position. So I advise, whatever you do in life, you're trying to, whatever lane you're into, do your homework about that lane.
Definitely do your homework, because you don't do your homework. I always tell people in DJing, you gotta prepare for a party. Certain big parties, like you can see like niggas everywhere with it. Like I had a discussion, like you know, a couple of DJs like, nah, man, I just do my thing. I'm like, all right, when I got a big event that I know it's going to be 2,000 to 5,000 people there, I am putting that set together.
Right.
Because I know that everything comes with a little bit of nervousness.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You never know what's going to come up.
Mm-hmm.
So when I know my set is complete, I'm like, nigga, I tell niggas, it's the same. I'm a full clip, nigga.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever you ready for, we coming up.
Whatever that is, I'm gonna rock you.
Yeah.
I'm prepared for it.
I'm prepared. I got that full clip.
Yeah.
You ready? Because we gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Like, there's something that me, like, DJs that you like, this nigga is just freelancing everything. Like, oh my God. Like, I know we killed this.
Yeah.
Like, you go to an R&B party, you even got your R&B set together.
Yeah. Wow.
You know what I mean?
You playing rap.
Yeah. You gotta read the crowd. Like, you know what I mean? Certain days you might go to an R&B party and there's a bunch of white people. So you might have to go the other route.
Yes.
But read the fucking room. That's all.
Don't know how to read the room because they so
It's hard, man. It's life. Read the room. Nigga.
stuck in their own way.
Yes, read the room, bro. Like, yo, I know that it's we go in there and get this podcast deal. Read the room, nigga. Cause you know, like, don't come in, yo. You know what I'm saying, yo. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, yo.
So why can you stick it to?
Yeah, like I tell these young dudes, I'm like, yo, I do interviews with them. I'm like, yo, bro, you said, nah, I mean, like 30 times. You feel me? Yo, you feel me? Yo. Yeah, nigga, I feel you. Nigga, how many times you gonna say this? Yo, you feel me?
They speak to you like they speak on the block.
Yeah, like, you feel me, bro?
Switch it up.
Feel it? Yo, bro, this ain't gonna get you a deal. Like, it could be somebody right now looking at you like, damn, could have did, yo, man, you know what I mean? Yeah, bro. You know how many times that I was prepared and another opportunity came for me?
Just because you're big.
Yeah, being on top, being all type of shit, like doing my job, doing extra, like, yo, you know, I do radio commercials. Like, I'm like the voice of Flex 2K on Sirius XM. Nobody knows that. Like, I do like, yo, this is Flex 2K. Yo, hip hop. You know what I mean? I changed my voice. I did that. And then next thing you know, another station was like, yo, I heard that guy. Can I get him on my station too?
Yeah, it's me. But you professional.
You know what I mean? It's certain things you like, yo, the money work, like, you know what? It's the way you have to negotiate is always. You don't negotiate right, don't be mad at what you got.
Nah, what was that saying? You never get what you never get what you deserve or worth. You get what you negotiate. I always hear that. And I put that in my mind for that right time. But all right, that's why DJing. Which one you like doing more? You like doing radio or the cloud?
I like both. I love radio. I love podcasts. I love speaking my voice. I love interviewing people. It's just two different eyes. Like, I love events, man. I love partying. I love to talk to the girls DJing. Like, you know what I mean? I love people having moments. I love people coming like, yo, my nigga, yo, that party right there, I booked that chick, man, because of you, nigga. Like, yo, I had so much fun. So I like that. Like, until I feel that certain way where I don't get that thrill no more, that's when I know I can't even.
Yeah, that's it. Like, you from the line.
Yeah, like, I don't give a fuck about that age, this shit. Like, yo, like, I tell people, like, DJing, rap, podcast, it's like the NBA. Like, it ain't no age limit in the NBA. Ronnie James got to go against this 38-year-old, 32-year-old, he's 19. You in the league now. Yeah. DJ, you in the league. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm look good. I'm right here.
No, not to touch you off. What's going on? I know you work out. What's going on with the pre-workout?
Pre-workout, I did the deal with them. I did two brands. I had the Starberry, and then I had the Superstar Mimosa. It worked out, but the way the deal was, it's a lot of work on my side, and the outcome didn't really.
Okay.
You know, most of my people, they gave me a chance. First dude I ever know that had a pre-workout.
Yo, bro, you are like, yo.
Yeah, that was crazy. It's different, man. It was different.
That's fly to me. I'm into where that's fly to me.
Yeah, so, you know, that's why we stay looking young and doing I tell people that's the fountain of youth. But I actually, like a scare happened with me, and I working out. I told, you know, black men that, you know, checking out the doctor, just checking out, seeing what's going on, because it really saved your life. and I had a scale of high blood pressure. And you know, those workout drinks just can up your heart rate, you know, your heart rate, your pressure. So I just look out for certain things like that. But I just been like, I slipped down. Like I was like 255. Now I'm like 219. I'm just feeling better, feeling great. But you know, if another deal comes, let's drink it. Let's do it.
Why not?
Yeah, just drink it, you know, do it responsibly.
Man, I appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah.
I was running a little bit late.
Nah, so we're gonna cut that out, man. We're gonna cut that out. We're gonna cut that in the edits, man. But I appreciate you. You know,
Jay, like I said, you said something to me that sparked something. Like I'm like, oh shit, like
bro, you're a star. Like
let me get back on my. Let me get back.
Bro, this is the movie right here. You know how many people you can go on right now and create your own sitcom and do all the shit that you want to get?
Right.
These other dudes is sitting around. You can't sit around. I always see you moving. You already got the brand. That was the hardest part.
Yeah, the brand, right?
Yeah, the platform, bro.
Yep.
You know how many people would love to be in your spot?
Yeah.
And you got all this shit right here? Nigga, you did this before. It ain't hard.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You say that, hey, chat, what's so hard now?
That's a fact.
Ain't nobody writing no more.
Yeah.
That's me. That's done. So, you know what I mean? Go do it, man.
Before you, who's some other new upcoming artists that you rocking with right now on your playlist?
Female wise, man, it's a lot. It's a lot, man. I like Giorgio's come up because he's been out for a while and now he's really getting his justice. You know what I mean? I seen him 10 years ago, so that's crazy. Like he's starting now getting his justice. He's making his money, but now he's really getting played on the radio. Females, a lot of females out in New York I love. I like Tiny Diamond, she's dope.
She's from the Bronx, right?
The Bronx, yeah. She's from the BX. I like Breezy, she's cool. I like her, very melodic, had a hit record. A lot of girls, Stunner Sandy girls. I just interview her, down to earth, bad as shit, but can go. You know, the Ice Spices, you know what I mean? We still got Cardi's, you know what I mean? The young dudes that's coming up, it's a lot of dudes that I'm liking right now out of New York. New York is in a good space because you can really put your own shit up.
Yeah.
They just got to stop being lazy and waiting for niggas to do that shit.
You know what I'm rocking with right now? Kai.
Okay. Yeah. I had him on my show early. That's Fresh's cousin. And I had him like around 2021.
No, like I said, you want to know who's upcoming?
Yeah. I got to actually get that freestyle back out. Because he was going in. Like, he wasn't doing the singing stuff there. He was like really rapping. Like rapping. Like, he still could rap. But he found his lane. I'm happy for him. You know, but, you know, we gotta get in that gym too, man. We need him to be in.
Need him to be out. Yeah. You gotta perform. You gotta
yeah, man, these fools are crazy, man. They really taking us out.
Yeah, they giving us fake everything. So now we really gotta
like I always mention, if you know how to cook, you should be in health. You should be healthy. If you like cook, you should be healthy.
It's at this point now, it's like I'd rather cook my own meal at home or let my lady cook instead of me going out. Because now when we go out.
Shout out to the ladies that cook, man.
God bless y'all.
Yeah, man. That's
bless y'all.
Because some of these girls are too independent for me. They don't feel like dudes out here.
Go boil water.
Yeah, like,
you feel me?
Yeah, or they just don't want to do it. Like they like in the men, like, what happened to the roles? No, why you can't do it?
I can. I just must say,
yeah, like, you know, like
I don't need you to do it. I
do
it myself, but
like, you come from that. You come from the Haitian culture, the Creole culture. Y'all. Yeah, I know how that cooking thing.
But you see, it's funny because my family, like my aunts and my mom and them, they'll tell you, I ain't no slave. I ain't doing no kitchen. Like, they different. Like, they need a little more American now.
Yeah.
But they know how to cook though.
Oh, wow.
But they'll tell you, man, I got this.
Jesus. And Creole are the baddest woman on the planet, bro. What? You in it, so you don't see it, man.
That's what it is. If you ask me what the most beautiful girls up front in New York, I say Queens. But if you ask the Queens, do it.
Yeah, I think Queens is a barrel. Like Queens, yeah, we got put together. I like Harlem girls a lot. I love Harlem
See what I'm
Girls.
talking about? It's because, like you said, you in it. So
Yeah, Harlem Girls is like because they got them doobies. They keep the fresh hair. Like they kind of put it together a little bit more for the wears, and you know they you know what I mean. They come out the queens. They in the house. They really appreciate that shit.
I like the Queens girls better though.
Yeah, Queens girls are dope. I love Queens girls. They you know they know their shit. That's what.
Hey, be confident. You have anything upcoming? Any project?
I'm just working on my show right now.
What's
Just
it
really my radio show. Yeah, my radio show, VIP Saturday's gotta put one of my young boys that's out of the union. I'm the president of the union DJs. It's over like 70 DJs now. We got a retreat coming soon. Shout out to DJ Will.
Yeah, my boy Will.
Yeah, he's you know, my partner. He's CEO, the president. So we just been trying to do that and just building, man. Like just trying to find a certain avenues.
Have you ever thought about making a movie about your life?
Nah, not yet. I would actually want to make a movie. I got a comedy movie I just did on AI. Actually,